Hello, everybody, and welcome to the next episode of the Sellerboard Show. My name is Vladi, and today we're going to talk about pictures, how to make photos that sell, and how to optimize your photos, and how this can help you increase profits. So stay tuned. But before we start, I want to share a quick news about Sellerboard. As you know, Sellerboard is a profit analytics service for Amazon sellers, and recently we added a new feature, a PPC dashboard. And the PPC dashboard basically shows you your profit by campaign, ad group, and even by every single keyword. When we were thinking about this, we figured out that it's not so easy to calculate a profit by keyword, and actually even by campaign, because the revenue that Amazon shows you, and basically the ACoS that Amazon shows you per campaign, includes not only products that were advertised, but also other products, right? So if somebody clicks on your ad and buys another product, that counts as revenue for this PPC campaign. And this makes it difficult to calculate the profit because your products might have different margins, right? So we found a way how to calculate this profit as precisely as possible and implemented it. So be sure to check out our PPC dashboard. You can view basically all your campaigns and ad groups and keywords and see which ones are performing well in terms of profit and which ones you're losing money on. And now let's start the show. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the next episode of the Sellerboard Show. My name is Vladi Gordon, and my today's guest, you can see him, is Vadim from Zone Photos. Hello, Vadim. Thanks for coming. That was amazing. Hi. Guys, I met Vadim at a conference in Europe. I don't know, maybe you've seen him already. And I think it's an amazing hack that he's using. He's basically playing music in his zebra costume. I will try to put in the video that I made recently on a conference. So yeah, welcome to the show, and I think that's definitely a very, very interesting start.
Yeah, hi Vladi. Yeah, thanks for inviting.
Yeah, we've never had a zebra on the show for sure. So yeah, Vadim, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Mm-hmm. Well, my name is Vadim, and I help Amazon sellers to increase sales by creating images that tell their product story. And we do it like I have my own agency, zonephoto.com, and I also sell on Amazon myself. Been doing it for 2.5 years. Yeah, and I'm also doing this zebra things time to time, just to give myself a break.
Nice. So let's talk about your Amazon selling. Tell me, like you said, it started 2.5 years ago. How did you actually, find this topic? Why did you decide to start?
Well, I kind of been always looking for different ways to make money, and I always been, open to different ideas. And at the time, I think it was one of the YouTube videos I found. It was, I don't remember his name, but Nick, and he had a video where he was kind of in his room. It seemed very genuine video, and he was just saying how he, turned his life around and he started earning. He was in big debts, and then suddenly everything came together. And that video kind of grabbed my attention, and then I went researching YouTube, and in 1 month I was already seriously considering to invest into courses and actually invest into product. I was very serious about it. Yeah.
Did you actually end up buying some course, or did you learn it yourself?
I think I learned the most from YouTube, to be honest. And I did buy a course, but I didn't really like it in the end. So I think the most help I got was from the people that I met in the course, and I still am good friends with them, and we often chat about how the business is going. So it's definitely very useful to have connections.
So tell me, like, are you still selling your first product?
Yes, it's I mean it's still yeah, the same product that I started. I never like launched product and then stopped selling it. So yeah, it was a successful launch, and we expanded. We did like different variations of the same, and then we expanded to Canada. And 2.5 years later, I'm now selling my business. So
Nice.
it's kind of nice. Yeah, it's good, successful story, I guess, and I hope it's gonna help me to even scale it further when I get this big cash coming in, and then I can just launch more products at the same time. So
Awesome. Oh, guys, I think that's a very motivating story.
yeah.
Build a brand and then sell it. Let's dig into it a little bit. So tell me, like, what was your like idea when you were picking the product?
Yeah, right. So at the time, I was with my wife, and we just got married, and obviously, I wanted to build a base for our life, and so I started business. And yeah, like logically was to base the product choice around our life, and
Mm-hmm.
I thought, well, we're probably gonna try for a baby, so maybe baby products. So
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
then yeah, we opened the brand in baby niche, and I found the product with using Jungle Scout, and I really did a lot of research and talked to many suppliers. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like normal stuff. Yeah, and
Yeah.
yeah.
And like, did you decide to go deep into the brand thing from the beginning, or was it like one of many ideas?
I think one of the um, yeah, I think straight away from beginning I was thinking about it as a brand, as a whole brand, and I was really putting a lot of effort into packaging design and
Mm-hmm.
inserts, manual. I straight away did a video. It was 5 minute long video on how to use the product. So I really put a lot of effort into branding itself
Mm-hmm.
and the logo, and um, so it looks professional
Yeah.
and it work. I think it's also one of the things at the moment as well. If you can not just launch a product but build a brand straight away from the beginning, and have this idea that you build a brand and you build it the way that you can add more products later on.
Mm-hmm.
um, it's very important.
So you would you would do it the same way if you start over, right? With the brand.
Yeah, I think definitely. Yeah, same approach. I think what I did was successful. Like we were selling without reviews, and big contribution here as well. Good product images. And when I changed my main image, it was 1.5 months later on after I launched. My sales doubled.
Wow.
I did the post. I remember in the group, and yeah, and it kept going. It really doubled, and then that moment was when I realized how powerful images can be for
Nice.
Amazon sellers. Yeah.
I think that this branding, like we hear that a lot, is actually very important if you, especially if you want to sell the business someday, because like brands sell way better than like products that are not uh, that don't have an identity, so to say, right? It's just
Mhm.
like private label products without any USP. Well, you can sell them as well, but if you guys are envisioning to sell your business, then go for a brand. I think that's definitely a good approach. Now, tell me what else did you do for branding rather than like professional logo and pictures and stuff? So like a Shopify page or
Mhm.
Facebook or
So also, yeah, what I recommend to many people is to make it personal. And for our brand, so one of the tricks you can do in branding is you can create a brand persona, right?
Mhm.
So it's persona who is talking to the customers, who is and brands do it, either they do it themselves. I'm the guy, like
Yep.
I don't know, like Jeff Bezos. He's the
Mhm.
guy. He created Amazon. Okay, it's not
Like
like
Elon
what they're
Musk.
trying to do. yeah, like Elon Musk, he's the brand face. It's very good example. Or if you're not strong yourself, if you don't want to be, for example, or you don't have, I think many sellers have, you just, everyone has a story why they started a brand. And I
Mm-hmm.
think you can use that. And
Mm-hmm.
if you don't, it has to be another person,
Mm-hmm.
basically. And yeah, what we did, we came up with imaginary person.
Mm-hmm.
We called her Stacy,
Okay.
and she's a single mom. Well, maybe not single, but no, she's not single. Sorry, she's not single. But yeah, like we'd never see the husband there. But she's
Mm-hmm.
always working hard. She's got her Amazon business going, and she's got children at home. And so it's a baby product, and she kind of created. She went through the pain herself. She,
Mm-hmm.
she created this product to help other moms, other dads. Um, and we see that in email follow-up, like when
Mm-hmm.
she talks to customers, she talks
Mm-hmm.
like a mom. Hey, it's been super busy week with
Mm-hmm.
children, but hey, I
Nice.
just wanted to let you know this and that.
Mm-hmm.
And when we ask for reviews as well, we talk like a mom talking to mom.
Mm-hmm.
And that really works because we were getting lots of emails back, like talking to us, like, with exes, and, like,
Mm-hmm.
it's so sweet, so cute, you're so nice, and things like that. So people really respond to that brand persona.
Mm-hmm.
And in our videos and commercials, we used kind of voiceover artist with a very
Mm-hmm.
nice, pleasant voice, and
Mm-hmm.
it's the voice of Stacy.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So she's saying, "Hi, I'm Stacy," and so people going through the experience of receiving the product and going through the installation videos and email follow-ups, they really get the idea of this brand persona. So I
Okay.
think making it personal, not just you got the product and there is nothing else. I think it's this is one of the things that I would recommend to other brands.
Nice. Wow. Actually, I find it very interesting. I've heard about a trick to use a girl's name in the follow-up emails because, like, I don't know,
Yeah.
they tend to get more replies, right? But I think that's a totally different approach, and you kind of took it to the next level, right, with the persona. And tell me, like, how did you make those videos? Were those like product videos or like animations or?
Yeah. Um, so to make it look professional, so I at the beginning, so we had the logo, and we hired someone on Fiverr to do logo animation, so it
Mm-hmm.
kind of appears very nicely. And then straight away, I used the stock video. I
Mm-hmm.
think I paid like $15 for it, of a baby crawling through on white backgrounds,
Mm-hmm.
looking at the camera, and then going further. And yeah, I mean, just the first seconds already give that great, impression about the brand. And the music is calm and nice,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and the very pleasant, friendly voice, of Stacy saying hi,
Yeah,
welcome to our installation guide. It's so nice, things like that.
beautiful. And like, do you use the same video for all listings? Because it's a
Uh,
branding video,
yes. So
kind of.
what we
Mhm.
did, we filmed with my wife. We went through and we filmed a lot of kind of shots ourselves. I wrote the script myself,
Mhm.
and then we just, okay, this is the sentence. This is what we need to film to that sentence.
Mhm.
And we spent few hours filming, and then I just put it all together. But yeah, it's really the music and voiceover makes this very nice feel. Um, yeah, and I've been
Mhm.
musician. I come from music background, um, so audio is like a very important as well aspect where I
Yeah.
specialize. So
Okay,
yeah.
so tell me, like, still, did you do anything outside of Amazon for branding, like Instagram or something? Or
hmm So yeah, we tried doing Instagram and we tried to
Mhm.
do Facebook. With my particular brand, I think because we don't really like people who buy our products, they don't come back to buy another one. They only
Mhm.
buy it once.
Mhm.
And if they buy twice, it's to either get more or get the same for grandparents. Um, but because of that, like, we thought we need to expand our product line, have more products that customers can purchase, and then do social media.
Yeah.
So from one customer, from one lead, you could get more product sold.
Higher lifetime value.
Yeah, exactly. So that was kind of a long-term plan. We tried doing it. It didn't work very well for us. Maybe, I'm not expert in that field as well.
Yeah.
Maybe we had someone who really understands Facebook.
Okay. All right. That's fair. All right. So let's talk about your second project, Zone Photo, right?
Yeah.
So you're making pictures, helping sellers make better pictures. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, when I was kind of doing my own business, so it's very handy when you know Photoshop and stuff. So you can really, you could change your images every week if you want. It's very handy. Like if holidays come, you can add titles and stuff. So I kind of ended up helping my friends, and from helping friends, it went into further. Like I built portfolio, then I was helping actual Amazon sellers. And now I've expanded. I have my own team, and we running agency. And we really took it to I with this service in mind. I had, I just asked myself, what's the best way I can serve a customer? Like if I could do everything for the customer, doesn't matter the price. Like what would be my best value that I can give? And this is basically what's the backbone of Zone Photo, that we really care about the sellers. And being a seller myself, I really understand what sellers need.
Okay, so let's talk about that. Like what's important. Like when I was selling myself, I think most of the pictures I made myself with my phone or my camera, but I kind of had a white background at home, and I tried to pick the light in a good way, but still, basically, I didn't put too much effort into the photos. I just made sure they look okay, and that's it. So tell me, I guess that maybe wasn't the perfect strategy, but tell me, like, what makes a good photo?
What makes a good photo? I think it's like the thing that many sellers forget as well. It's not just about photos, it's about what photo is telling you. And the so important thing is what so good photo is the one that portrays the message that you want to say. If you want to say it's durable, then it should be image that in 2 seconds you look at it and it's clear what the image is about without even reading text. And then when you read the text, it gives you a second confirmation of what you're already thinking. And then this double confirmation, like, is very important. Like, it just reassures you to make this purchase, and it's adds trust. So I think it's very important is the story of image, and not just image. It's because it's a listing. There are many images. So you need to build a story. Like, you need to think how one image follows other image. Like, put these two images together. Is it gonna be clear? Like, or are they gonna mess up with each other? Like, if they have the same background, or something like that. So you need to think about your listing as a blog post, something like that, where you start telling a story and you go through to the end. Yeah.
So tell me, like, how important are good images? I mean, of course, if you have a bad image on Amazon, it probably won't convert. But if you have a decent image, like I did, it's decent, it has a white background, the lighting is okay, but I guess that's it. There's no more thought.
Yeah, well, basically, I used to work with clients. We did photos from the phone as well, and then we were, doing Photoshop work. I could show some examples, but I don't know, is there? But yeah, basically, You can use your phone photos as well. Like I had a client, we did all the photos from his phone, and he got a bestseller badge after. So it depends on the work. So I don't think it that much matters, how many pixels you have, or
Okay, but I mean, like, you have. It seems like you have an approach, with the story.
okay.
And suppose I have just a standard listing. I just made some pictures, right? They're decent, right? So what can I expect if we upgrade the pictures and make them really, really nice? Like, can you give us a number? I don't know. Does it double the sales, triple the sales, or?
Yeah. So what we've seen, so from my experience, I've been working, for some time, and this approach, you can kind of say it's self-proclaimed way of how we make images, but I can say that it works because of the testimonials of clients that we get, and many of them say that it has been. Some had double sales after updating images. The case study that I share on my website, the conversion went, I think, from 13% to 30%.
Wow.
And sessions doubled from 30 to 60. And so it's really, and like I said in the before, like when I updated my main image, I remember like my sales doubled. So I think you can definitely. It depends how good your image is now at the moment, I guess, as well. If they're very good, and I don't know if there is, so it's how much you can, what's the difference before and after.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely expect increase in sales. Yeah, I think it wouldn't be a lie to say that it can definitely have a impact.
Let's can you, like, maybe we can find an example, and can you, like, guide us through an example? I don't know, garlic press is obviously the most popular example, but maybe we can take a jump rope or something like this, and like, tell me how would you go about the pictures? Yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe some other product, like just pick whatever.
Yeah. Okay, sure. So first thing, it doesn't matter which product you have, but also many product photographers, when you hire them, what they don't do, and it's very important to do, is the same when you do product research or when you write bullet points. You go through your competitor listings and you look what they are writing, what they are doing. So the same way you need to approach with images. So before even like thinking about what kind of images you're going to make, you have to look at the market. You have to know what others are doing, because the market has been there for some time. Some markets are more saturated, so image quality is straight away higher. So you need to realize where you're going in, what kind of market you're going in. So after looking through competitors, you need to see what kind of images they make, what kind of things they say, why they are better. Because you're going to compete with them. You're going to make a listing, and on their listing they will say, well, we are the best, our material is the thickest, I don't know, whatever they can come up with. And you need to say something against. You need to have your selling points. So after looking through the market, the next thing you need to really look at your product features and think what features are going to sell your product. You need to think as a marketer. You're not talking to a supplier, you're going to talk to customer now. You can't say, well, you can't make an image and say, well, our functionality is this and that and this and that. This thickness, this size, this, like talking to a supplier. You're now talking to customer, and you need to think how you're going to sell the feature. Like if it's thick, think how you're going to say it. Maybe you can say, I don't know, like we were like, for example, iPad case, and everyone has a iPad case, competitors, and one of the features they say it's thin, right? Everyone has thin. So we look through the market, everyone has image which says it's thin. But just a little tweak, you can say thinner. So our listing gonna say thinner. Other competitors gonna say thin. So just a little tweak like that. You need to think how you're gonna market this feature, how you're gonna make it better. And very often clients come to me and I ask them, so what's special about your product? And they say, well, nothing special. It's kind of the same like everyone else selling. But so we had these clients. So this is the true story. And yeah, they came and they had this bulb and they said, well, it's just a bulb. You know, everyone else is selling similar. We just need nice pictures. But I really took it to the next level, to the thing that I took every single feature that they had, that this bulb had. For example, you know, CRI plus 30, like you see the true colors, it's not distorted. It's, you know, 2,700 lumens, all these things, all these boring features, I turned them into selling points. So every single image was saying either had comparison, ours, others, or it said better, it's going to save you more money by this and this percent, you know, not just saying that it's energy saving, but it's really selling the feature. It's saying it's going to save you money. And on every single image, you can really turn each feature to the selling point. So,
nice.
So this is how I would approach any product. So if I sell this one here, for example, this bottle, you need to think, how I'm gonna sell this to you. You see, I can just show it to you. I can show it from this angle, this angle. I can show lifestyle picture how I'm drinking it.
That's what I would do, I guess.
But it doesn't tell you much. You're just looking at me, and it's kind of weird. I'm just holding it. You see it from this angle, and that's it. But now I'm here with you. I'm talking, and I'm saying, "Hey, Vladi, I'm so thirsty, and this helps me every time." Like, oh my God! Like I just jumped off a bike, and this bottle just always handy in my pocket. It's so easy to carry around, you know. And I start talking to you, and the same way you can talk through images. You can talk to people. You can tell them the story about this product. You can say why it's better. So it's good if I show you this angle. But if I show you this angle and I point with my finger here, look at this amazing brand. I don't know, it's shiny thing, right? You're going to pay attention to it rather than just showing it like that and you're trying to guess what it is, right?
Nice.
So taking customer by hand and just taking him through the products, each feature, and building a story about why this is amazing. That's what's going to sell your product. It's not just a nicely shot image. It's about the story. It's about how you sell your product. Yeah.
Interesting. So, well, you almost sold the bottle to me, I should say. I think like bike is a good example. You're like describing the feelings and stuff, right? Pointing, like making a picture of a bike or I don't know, mountains or whatever. That's nice.
Yeah, and so like I say, but you always have to look at competitors first, what they're doing, and then you need to do something different. So for each feature, and same iPad case, what I just mentioned. You know, it was a case that you can have your iPads kind of lying down, like good for typing. It's 30-degree angle, or you can have it like standing up, so you can watch movies and stuff. And everyone was just saying, well, you have double whatever, like double stand or like. So it doesn't tell me much. But then what you say, you can do feelings. So what I took Frozen. Screenshot from Frozen and I put it in the movies, and instead of saying double thing, I said you can watch movies and type emails, and I showed that you know, on the screen that you can type emails. So like not just saying
I get it.
but really showing and getting these feelings out as well, because everyone watched Frozen. Everyone has some kind of feeling about Frozen. You love it or hate it, but it's there.
Nice. So tell me, I find it very interesting. By the way, we've never had so much content about pictures, so I think that's and that's a very important topic, obviously. So tell me one more thing. Like, what do you think about the enhanced brand content? You know, how much does it help to sell, and like, how do you go about that?
So yeah, enhanced brand content is obviously. I think you should use anything that you can. Of course, if Amazon is giving you the space to do enhanced brand content, do it. And yeah, it's basically, it gives you, it's a great space where you can further talk about your brand, further show your product, and really build this customized kind of design in a way. Because there you can, in EBC, you can upload images and you can kind of create your own headers and banners in a way that you can make it look like anything. So it's very customizable. So yeah, it's definitely adds to the brand, and it can also increase your sales, definitely. Same like video. I think it's the package together. When people look at your listing, it just has to work in the it has to complement what you already have.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Sounds good. So tell me, like, I would definitely. You just sold at least your service to myself. So tell me, like, how do you work with clients if somebody places an order? What?
So yeah, like I said, so it's this way of working that I think brings success to the sellers. It's not just making images, it's really looking at the markets. So we do like in-depth, very, we look at all the listings on page 1 and sometimes page 2. And if you sell in Germany, we would also look at US market, because the quality of images is often higher there. So this is really, really important to do competitor research and then do a strategy. So after doing competitor research, then getting to know you, clients, your products, we really, if you tell us it's durable, then we ask you why it's durable.
So is it like a kind of an interview that you do at the beginning, or a research phase that you do for your clients?
Yeah, so there is kind of you can call it research phase, where we gather information from the market and from you as a client about your product. And then we see, well, this is your product and this is the market. And we say, well, you need to put this product into this market, and what's the best way? And now we think about each feature, each thing about your product, and we see what competitors doing. And we can really do something different. And that's when we start building photo lists. So we build a strategy. We tell you, well, these are the 7 pictures that we think you should have. And here are 10 more alternative images that you can have. And we can swap and play around depending, because you know your product best, what's going to work, what you want to show. And it's very important, like communication with the client. So through all the process, we always discuss things, what we're going to do. We have open Facebook chats where we communicate constantly with the clients during the process as well, during the photo shoots. We always say what we're going to do, and we always add value to the customers. Like when I did product photography for my product, I could, they did like 100 pictures. And they told me, well, you can choose 8. If you want 10, you can pay more. So what we do, we don't do such things. So like from my experience now, if we do a shoot for you, we're going to give you all 100 pictures. So because it's no use for us for it, you hire us,
that's fair.
and we give you everything from that photo shoot.
So,
things like that.
So, and then you do like the, basically, I guess you need to receive a sample, right? Or 2 from the client, and you do the photos, and you also do the photoshopping and things like I don't know, how are those called when you see a product in a scene, so to say, right? In the kitchen or whatever. So those you can do as well?
Yes. So yeah, there are many sellers, call them, there's infographics.
Mm-hmm.
So they come to us, they say, I need some infographics and some lifestyle images.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, we have a list of photos, of all possible photos that you can make on Amazon.
Okay.
And whenever we find a photo that is not in our list, we always add it to our list.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have it's kind of a structure, like, okay, we want to build trust. So maybe we could add review image to your listing.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have 3 different types of review images that we can make for you. So then we choose, okay, maybe this one would be more suitable for your brand. Then there are like competitor, like, I don't know, destroying images, where you comparing yourself, like competitor charts. It could be why us in 3 points. It could be our product against other. It could be focusing on one feature. If it's really something about your product, one specific feature that is different and should sell your product, you definitely need an image where it says ours, theirs, and just describing this feature. Like ours is durable, because of this. Others, after some time, they break this and this, right? So yeah, so we always like try to think how to tell a story, but also destroy your competitors in a way, and position you very strong in the market.
Nice. Look, I think thanks so much. I learned a lot, and I think that's a lot of value for our listeners. Now, tell me, like, where can people find you?
Yeah, sure. So you can find me on Facebook, I guess. There is my profile, Vadim Petrov, and I try to post daily, like different valuable information about images. But I also, you can visit our website, zonephoto.com, and you can email us at yourzonephoto@gmail.com. Yeah, and I'm always happy like to talk to clients, just to discuss as well, like we discuss now. We could go through your listing and understand what can be done, what can we do, if we can help, so to speak. Yeah.
Perfect. So we'll put all the links into the description. So make sure you check them out, guys. And thanks so much for coming, Vadim. It was nice having you here.
Thank you for inviting. It's been a pleasure.
Bye-bye. See you.
Bye. Take care.
Thanks so much for watching. I hope you liked it. Please let us know what you think. We really need your feedback. So comment this video down below. Also, if you have any specific ideas who we should invite, or if you want to be a guest yourself, then make sure you contact us or comment this video. Press the like button, press the subscribe button, and stay tuned. See you soon. Bye-bye, guys.